The motherfucking grinder.
Oh my god.
What up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in on the motherfucking void.
Tear through the void, people. Come on and tear through this void with us. You know what I'm saying?
That's stolen?
How was everyone doing? We don't talk about that. They don't know that yet.
Yeah, they right.
They might. What if they watch both?
They ain't that nice.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Either way, what's up, people? How y'all doing today? Today's topic is
Levels of friendship.
levels of friendship. Because I definitely did just draw a blank. I was like,
Cool, it's cool.
my man. I am Rob, here with my co-host who just saved the day.
Be nice. Just know I'm the man with the D. Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Pause. Pause, bro. Yes. So, oh, excuse me. Gotta drink this water real quick.
Now, when we talk about the levels, we talk about, we break everything down in tiers. Top tier, down to the bottom tier, even the middle tiers.
Everything gets broken up. So I don't know if we have any video game buffs in here. We most likely will. But you all know what a tier list is. We usually go like A rank, B rank, etc., down to D rank. We both treat that in terms of friendship. So you close to my brother, you blood, you could go to like S rank or A rank.
Yeah.
If we just cool, but we don't have many conversations. It's just
B,
a high
C
by,
rank.
C rank-ish.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's how we handle it. Let's see. Go ahead with your question real quick.
Now, I would say everybody obviously know what would make a top tier. What would make it A tier, B tier. C tiers. I would explain those formally as like associates, almost like, people you work with, people you don't really see too often, but y'all have a mutual respect for each other.
All right, cool. So do you go like down to D at all? And do you have an S, or is yours like A to
D,
C?
Now I would explain a D tier would just be like a commonly person I seen, a common face I would see all over the place. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I'm cool, and that's that. We don't hang out. We don't have each other's information. We first name basis, and that's about it.
Facts, though. I feel as though if you have my personal number, or we have like multiple forms of contact that's not all social media, then you're already above C tier. You would be in like B to me personally.
I was going to say, yeah. Anybody who like knows me on a personal level, you will be like from B rank up.
Yep, exactly. So C and D's are like, they're not bad people per se, but
like I said, co-workers and people you see just around town that you know. Familiar faces.
high and by basis type people.
Faces. Yeah, that's faces.
Or faces. High and by type faces.
Now, we could talk about how people get in, how they rise, and how people drop.
Facts.
Obviously, people raising tiers is their showmanship, their loyalty, basically their judgment of character, like who they are. Some people can drop that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Some people that can be up in high ranks can drop a couple ranks or even just straight lose their whole tier.
The whole tier. I think there are many factors that contribute to either dropping or elevating. Like you said, character is one. How you act around other people, what interests we have, what people we hang around with. Like, this all plays a part, whether or not you go up or go down in my personal tier list. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun topic.
What are some of the ways people can go down the tier list?
Yeah, several ways. If you
Like, depending on where that person stands in the tier, say like a top tier person cross you, where do you draw the line to where they drop levels or they, just off the tier list?
Well, if you drop, you have to do something consistently. Me personally, when I see a problem, I'm gonna address it always, and I'm gonna address it to your face. If I say this bothered me or I don't like the way that you handled this, etc., and it involves me, and you don't fix it, or I gotta come to you multiple times and tell you about the same shit, yeah, you can definitely drop that way, like without a doubt. Something else, like I said, having people around. How we are together, you and I. If you and I don't make fun of each other, when it's just me and you, then don't do it when people's around, because that's fake to me.
Yeah. On our road.
What about yourself?
Yeah, like someone who was on the top tier, one of the levels of mine. As you said, it had to be something consistent, or depending on the level it was. Like, if it's something they know I despise or don't like or would feel some type of way and they did it, then that's an automatic dub, like you gone. But if it's something that's small, I wouldn't drop a tear. I just confront them about it, let them know, like, hey, get your shit right.
Bad. Facts though. What about, now, this is all like to anybody that it includes, but this would separate in terms of like hooking up with somebody, because that can also drop tears in friendship. How do you feel about having a friendship with your homegirl and then, y'all do y'all thing, but then shit get awkward afterwards? Do you like try to keep her in the same spot, or do you like drop her at that point?
Depending on how it goes, like if I know it can still stand at where it was, though it's still kind of awkward, it might stand. But if it's like more than, if the problem is more than what it was, then yeah, most likely the tear probably drop. But I wouldn't see the person any different. I would just be like, they're still like close to me, but we're not on that tight time, so they will probably be down like a B, A tier.
10. Have you ever had a situation where this happened and it actually stayed at the same tier or gotten above? Because I only have one instance in it.
Yeah, I actually did, and it went for like a good 2 years. And so I was just like, do you want to take this any like where, or are we still cool here? And they wanted to take it somewhere, and then that's where it all just blew up. Yep. I don't know if it's me, but one thing, whenever I put like not even me, just whenever who I'm with label something, that's when something starts to go downhill. So, I mean, it's obvious as bright as day. When we're in something, we're in something. But to label it, I just feel like that's a jinx to me.
I get that. Mine was more so, you get to that point, where it's like, yeah, we spend a lot of time together, so let's do this. And then you kind of go crazy. But most of mine that have happened that way usually just die down because of the same thing as yours. Not even so much, do you want to take this anywhere? It's more so like, I want to take this places. And it was just like, oh, no, Rob, don't do that. So we good on that. And then it just everywhere.
Yeah. So we both had the same outcome.
Just gross. Yeah, gross.
Well, leading on to the next question, how does a low tier earn a higher spot on your tier list?
That goes back to the variables. Like if I find out, one of my coworkers likes anime and like he's as into it as I am, that's a common interest that I'm heavy into.
So you begin to build on that relationship?
Definitely.
Okay.
Without a doubt, you build on a relationship.
You peek on it. That's what I call it. Let me peek in. What's going on over here? What's he watching? Oh, okay. Okay, I fuck with that.
That's what you got?
Oh, season 3? Oh, hey.
Hey, you watching and sub. I fuck with you. Hey. Yeah, man. That's how it goes. What about you?
Yeah. Like I said, I'd peek in. I won't. Me being the person I am, I don't kind of like press people and say like, hey, I want to be your friend type shit. Like, nah, I gotta see my corners and where you at.
Yeah.
So I agree with that one.
That's a fact and a half. Though.
But it definitely takes some time though. It definitely, because I just don't let anybody the top tier. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask blood, sweat, and tears. Some time, some years, bars.
Bars, people. All right, so what about this, right? We're talking about lower tiers. If somebody drops, let's say, S tier to C tier. I don't know what the fuck he did, but that motherfucker dropped. You still owe loyalty to this person?
Depending on the situation, like how you just explained it, what came to my mind, what would be a perfect example was like, say someone owed you money. And you kept seeing that, yo, I'm gonna give back to you, I'm gonna give back to you. Every time you say, yo, I got you. But you see this nigga spending money.
Facts.
But you know this person, you know, he was good for his word, but now he fucking up. So that'd be a perfect example for me. What I would,
yeah.
I would just let him know, like, yo, bro, never again. I would let him know where he stands. I still have respect for you. Now to an extent, like, I trust you, but your supply is limited. Like, hey, yo, let me borrow Ed. Nope, you burnt that bridge, but you still got a few other ones. You can build them joints, but at the same time, yeah, depending on where that person stood, and they dropped, depending on what they did, most likely, yeah, they would get that treatment.
I agree. It's definitely situational when it comes to comes to dropping and going up, actually, but especially dropping. And it's like, you do some shit that I can't fuck with. Yeah, you definitely just go down to the bottom. What I meant by do you owe loyalty to this person though is like your bridges type shit. Like, cool. Do I still give you money even though I know you fucked with me? Nah, I know you. Oh, you don't do that. Now, what about your home? Because we all follow bro, and we should fucking follow bro code is what I should say. Everybody has their own, I guess, edition of bro code, which is fucking stupid, but that ain't none of my business. What about if your homie, right, like S tier, A tier, and you have this falling out, but just John he used to fuck with, you also want to fuck with? Do you get permission from him still, or do you just hit John off just because you and him ain't cool no more?
Well, first things first, if me and him ain't cool no more, it all depends on the type level we're on. Like, if I still got respect for that man, then cool. But if not, then next is, all right, well, that's a field goal. But, yeah. Now, if it was some chick that he was with for, like, some time, some chick I knew that he was with for, like, yeah, that's an automatic dub. Because that's still a doorway to that nigga. But yeah, if it was some joint he was just messing with and I know he wasn't like serious with, then oh yeah, hands on dick. I ain't gotta get permission from that nigga. Fuck that nigga. We not cool.
That's a fact though. I completely agree.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I know that man. I still respect him, just to an extent.
What about not fucking? Because we had this disagreement. This was about the only one we had. Not fucking, but just like hanging out with like homeboys, old John. Yeah or no?
It'd be the same situation, but at the same time, it's still a field goal. Like, if it's some chick that I know that's her, like, I gotta know her intentions too. But like, if she's trying to get the booty call, then that's a no-go. Even at the end of the day, it's still a go for her. Dude, so I'm not fucking with her ex. But yeah, I say it's the same thing.
I'll say no. This is my disposition, people. I'm not gonna. We was cool, like S tier, A tier. I'm not gonna fuck any of your bitches. That's cool. Oh, well, unless I like get permission, you know, random skis or just some bitches fucking. Yo, I'm trying to get That's cool. But like exes, no, I don't fuck with at all. However, if we all develop a friendship and you and I are no longer close anymore, but me and your ex are, I can see me hanging out with her. Not doing shit, but that's still another friend of mine.
Yeah, you treat people like people.
Facts though. What about that other one that you said?
Oh, when you're brought into basically one of your friends' relationships, and they be like, hey, this is who I'm with, and they take an interest in you and no longer an interest in your friend. How do you handle that?
And to clarify, it was your homeboy trying to go at a girl. She not feeling him, but she feeling you.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't. What? Got you. To answer that, you definitely got to check in with your homie first. I personally feel like, because you know niggas get emotional for some weird fucking reason.
Okay, since we're on this level,
no.
what about a B tier or C tier?
Is like coming to me like, yo, I'm trying to get with.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Oh, that's a straight goal. Like, yeah, all right, cool. Like you can get with her or try, but she not feeling you, bro. Like she feeling me, so
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, my original. Well, what if she does? You know, or say your homie's been dating this chick for like a couple months now, and you finally meet her, and then she just starts dubbing him and just on your head.
Oh no, that's his.
Yeah.
Like nah, that I can't fuck with.
Do you tell him?
Hell yeah, you tell him. Hell yeah, you tell him. Yo, you disrespecting, bro. Like nah,
Yeah.
we good on that.
Like, yo, bro, get your female.
We good on that. Nah. Yeah, I don't want to put myself in that position, bro. Like that's too much work to me.
Alright, so like if you at work, same situation. You meet a coworker and you meet a girl, and she's just on your head.
I don't like doing that. Like, I don't like being in the middle of shit like that, though. Like, yeah, like if she was with him and then was like, oh, I don't fuck with you, but you I like, and she was pointing to me, then it's like, nah, I still don't fuck with that.
Dubbed him right then and there.
Like that's like if she had previous attachments to him, I don't fuck with that. But if she was like, yo, I don't fuck with him, I've never fucked with him, type shit, then yeah,
why are you with him?
That's a straight go.
Yeah, okay. I don't know this nigga. He can't check you. Hey, what's up?
That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. Oh my God, the nigga dying again.
He back.
Okay. So I wanted to ask on this: how many chances do you give somebody? Because I feel like when it comes to quality of situations, that doesn't really like play many parts when it comes to how close you are with a person. It's the quantity that fucks up. I read somewhere that like most people see red flags, we just don't see enough red flags to do anything about it.
Yep.
So how many times do you actually give somebody a chance before you like, I know I need to drop you?
Well, if it being an S tier person, they should like automatically know how I'm gonna feel about something they do if they know me and how I feel towards their intentions or whatever they're doing. So, as we said, situational, most likely I would give you a chance for you to catch it, to let you know like, hey, you're in the wrong. And if by the time you don't catch it, I'm not gonna let it get too far, and I'm gonna check it. And if it keeps going, then that's where the drops come. So I would say like maybe one chance. I would probably give you a nod to it, like, hey, you got a mess over there. You need to clean it up. If you just ignore it, and the mess gets bigger, then hey, you gotta go. Gave you that chance. Hey, something going on right here. You need to be fixed. You don't fuck that. All right, peace. Like, yeah, it don't take much.
Especially about that mess that I made.
Yeah, especially if you know who I am.
Like what?
Like, yo, bro, come on, you know how I am. Don't do that shit. And then you're not gonna clean it up. You just literally can clean this up, nigga. I just watched you throw it on the floor. Fuck out of here. I come back and that shit ain't clean. Oh, this nigga tripping. He really thinks I'm gonna clean. Nah, this nigga gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like.
So I get you on that. I'm more of a like two-timing type person because I feel like we all human. Everybody fucks up now and again.
Yeah.
And even if you fuck up, you may not see it as a fuck up, but I may see it as a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So like, all right, cool. That person didn't know. Da 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 da. If I come to you about something else or the same shit, then it's like it's a little weird now.
So you're breaking in tears.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
definitely.
said, yo, you didn't know. Well, that person must have done the B or C tier.
No, even if they was a SRA, because you
I
could.
feel like S's are like, they should know you though.
Yeah, but like if they could do some wild shit that you just like, wait a minute, that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere. Where he was like, where the fuck did that come from? Type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, that nigga on that. Oh.
wait a minute, I ain't never seen you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that can happen.
Yep.
So I feel like everybody can get checked, me included. Like I'm not perfect if I fuck up. Like I urge people to check me.
That's
like
a fact.
if you feel some type of way or felt like I did something to you or yours where it's making you feel negative, like let me know.
Yo, I tell people that all the time. I'm open to constructive criticism. It's like, yo, let me know if I'm doing something you don't fuck with. It's cool, because I'm gonna tell you the same shit.
Facts though. I'ma tell you the
Like,
same shit.
yo, don't do that shit. I don't want to see you do that shit around me. Like,
Nah,
it's
don't.
my fault. And if I'm doing something, same thing too. Like, hey, it's just how you come off. Like, I had many people tell me, hey, you mind if you put that out? Oh, my fault. Last hit, put that drone out, and I'm going.
Yeah, facts though. Like it's just respect for your
Yeah.
fellow man. That's
Yeah.
all I see it as. But you know, some niggas will feel offended if you approach them about shit. It's like, nigga, how you mad at me because you fucked up? Like, how did what? How that make sense, bro?
You mad at me? You lost your bread? The fuck? Who told you to roll your money?
That clip away. That shit don't work. It was broken to begin with. Dummy.
Word.
Oh, well, I am good, brother. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I went through everything. Word. Dang it.
So now you kind of understand. No, you don't kind of. You gotta.
You should.
You should understand the tears. And if you haven't really thought about it, you probably do the same thing. You probably have your close friends and your friends and your associates, or just think of it as those are the classes.
Facts.
Those are the tears.
You don't have to do. Everybody does shit differently. Yours are probably like circles or fucking boxes. I don't know. Everybody does shit to separate.
Ask
their
a
own
gamer,
life.
they'll tell you. I'm pretty sure you know a gamer somewhere, even if you don't fuck with games. They will tell you, oh yeah, nigga, the skill tree.
Facts though. Yeah, people. So we are good for this session. Tune in next week. We have see. Oh, the using of others. That one is also gonna be a gem drop. So make sure y'all come in for that.
Facts.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Get the fuck out the void.
Deuces.